only the home of harness racing, but of super middleweight Gabriel Hernandez, who'll be swinging on the Star tonight. And another cordial welcome to Star Boxing. I'm your host, Arnie Rosenthal, joined as I always am by our boxing analyst, Steve Farhood. Steve, our main event tonight, Gabriel Hernandez. You know, they threw him in after only 14 fights for a world title shot against Sven Otke. Now he's got 5 straight wins. Seems like he's almost ready for that second try.
He's been real busy since he lost to Otke, and that's real important. Piling up the wins. He's a former New York Golden Glove champ, a former Olympian for the Dominican Republic, and a former world title challenger. Gabriel Hernandez definitely can be a contender again in the super middleweight division.
His opponent tonight, Mr. Spain, comes here in the house. Hasn't been too well, though, in his last couple of fights. Could be easy work for Hernandez tonight.
Mr. Spain has been stopped in a couple or 3 of his last fights, but has a 12-pound weight advantage, 182 pounds. That could come into play, may allow him to last a little longer in this fight.
Or may even cause fatigue. You never know, but we'll be swinging on the Star and back with our first bout after these words. All right, there you got Gabriel Hernandez with a fantastic record of 18-1, that only blemish, if you could call it that, over in Dusseldorf, Germany, losing a 12-round decision for the IBF super middleweight title to Sven Otke, put in there after only 14 fights. Still, it was a very close fight. Gabe not really clear on whether he thought he won it or didn't win it. He's always hedged on that a little bit, but I called that fight, and I can tell you that it was very close. Certainly back on track now, since then, with 5 straight wins. His opponent, Anthony Spain, is yet to make his entrance. But is Hernandez, though, ever going to make that move out of the country again? Or is he very happy to just be here in Yonkers? And does he want to let this decision go to the paper tonight? Or is he going to try to take Spain out? We had the opportunity to speak with him today at the weigh-in.
Tonight I had to, see what this guy had before. And the first round I got to study this guy, so I saw what I see. So I go in my second round with my game plan.
Still waiting for the entrance is Anthony Spain, making Hernandez wait a little bit here. I see some of his corner people here, but I don't see him, Steve.
He's waiting by the ring steps.
For some reason, he's not coming up in the ring. And here he comes. Here's Anthony Spain. You know, with a record of 8-4 coming in against the 18-1 Hernandez and coming up from Tampa, Florida. A lot of people were pointing at him and saying, he's just a trial horse, he's just an opponent. He didn't like that. He said this today as well.
I'm going to box, basically. I'm going to see the opposition that he's been in the past and pretty much adjust my style to it. You know, I come from Ohio originally, and growing up in Youngstown and Warren, we used to fight Pittsburgh and just a pride, just where you're from, where you're fighting out of, something you just carry with you. It's just a natural thing. Any type, even in high school football, same thing, you know what I mean?
Great.
All right, back at ringside right now. How do these two young 168-pounders match up? Hernandez, as we mentioned, is 18-1. Spain 8-4. Hernandez originally out of Dominican Republic, now in Yonkers. Coming up from Tampa is Anthony Spain. 6-pound weight advantage tonight for Spain. That might have an effect on the punching power. as Hernandez, as we mentioned, had originally campaigned at 168 pounds. Now they're both fighting at full-blown light heavyweight, but a 5-inch reach advantage for Hernandez. He's got a very good jab. Let's see if he can utilize it. Official introductions now from the magnificent one, Mark Biro.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the Yonkers Raceway, Joe DeGuardia Star Boxing presents the main event of the evening, 8 rounds, cruiserweights. Your referee for this event is Arthur Mercanti. Introducing the principals first, in the red corner to my left, wearing the silver sequin trunks with red and blue silver, or rather sequin trim. He weighs in at 175.25 pounds. His professional record reads 18 victories, 1 defeat, 2 draws, and 10 wins coming by way of knockout. Here is the pride of Yonkers, Gabe Hernandez. His opponent in the blue corner, wearing the red trunks with the yellow flame trim. He weighs in at 181.75 pounds. His professional record, 8 victories, 4 defeats, 1 win coming by way of knockout. He hails from the Big Guava, Tampa, Florida. Here is Anthony Spain. 8 rounds, cruiserweights.
Good evening, gentlemen. You received your rules earlier in the locker room by the New York State Athletic Commission. Let's have a nice, clean fight, touch gloves, and good luck to both of you.
The Big Guava, Steve. Mark's from Tampa.
Mark is a Tampa guy, and I don't think he likes the fact that some of these Tampa guys are coming up here and losing. Biro is very unhappy about this.
Well, there's the bell for the first round, and Spain looks like he's going to start very fast, carrying a big cut, though, around his middle.
Yeah, so much for the weight advantage. Huh?
Coming in at 181.75 tonight. He's been as high as 189 in his career, but weight doesn't do well for him because in that fight he fought veteran Uriah Grant and got stopped in 2 rounds back in February. His last fight he got stopped in May by Danny Santiago, and overall is a 3-bout losing streak that he's looking to stop here right now against the world-ranked Gabe Hernandez.
Now, Gabe Hernandez not really known as a one-punch guy. He could crack a little bit. Wouldn't surprise me if he stopped Spain.
Oh, he's got 11 knockouts in his 18 wins. That lone loss to Sven Aki.
Hernandez clearly trying to distract Spain with his trunks. You have sunglasses, Arnie? I don't know if I can handle. Wow, there's a lot going on those trunks.
Hernandez really going downstairs to the body nicely, drops an uppercut on the inside.
Watch your heads.
Spain has been stopped 3 times in his career, doesn't have a great beard. Watch for Hernandez. Really take advantage of this.
Smart boxing by Hernandez. Going to the body. It's his way of saying, you're in my house. You're the underdog. I'm the favorite. I'm the guy with 18 wins and 1 loss, and I'm taking control of this fight.
Hasn't fought since May, so a bit of a layoff for Gabe Hernandez. Stopped Ricky Nelson in 8 rounds. Oh, and a big right over the top drop Spain.
That overhand right, the result of body shots. Those body shots
Still
set up that
over a minute to go here in the first round. Hernandez, a very good finisher.
Going right back to the body, Hernandez. Smart move. Set up the upstairs punch by going downstairs.
Oh, he drops the right over the top as those elbows were getting tucked in by Spain. Spain trying to hold on. Mercanti separates the fighters. Over the top. A little under 30 seconds now to go in the round. See if Spain can survive it. He drops down to 1 knee and he gets hit 1 time while he's down there.
Triple
3 knockdown rule is in effect. There's no standing 8 count here in New York anymore.
At one point there, on triple hook by Hernandez. He looks really sharp.
One more time and it's over.
Better hurry. 10 seconds.
Looks like Spain's going to survive.
Wow.
Hey boxing fans, come out for live boxing. Joe DeGuardia's Star Boxing presents Rockin' Fights. For ticket information, go to starboxing.com or ticketmaster.com. See some of the best young fighters. Star Boxing, Rockin' Fights, it's a knockout.
Well, round number 2, and Mr. Spain, as we referred to him in the Open tonight, Anthony Spain having big problems in the first round, getting dropped twice by Gabe Hernandez. Overhand rights doing the damage both times, but able to get that right hand in by nice body work, as you see him do again there.
Punches continue to rain on Mr. Spain.
The Hernandez rain falls mainly on the Spain. Something like
You've got it, Art.
I think I've got it.
Hernandez now just doing whatever he wants in there. Boxing, playing with his hands low, jabbing, moving. Whenever he wants to land a 1-2, he can do it. He's in total control.
And I almost get the feeling that since he hasn't fought since May, he wants to get some rounds in. A little bit TV time here on Metro Channel and Star Boxing. Arnie Rosenthal along with Steve Farhood coming to you tonight from the home court of the Star, Yonkers Raceway. Oh, and Spain's ready.
Hurt bad. Yeah, he's hurt bad.
Oh, massive shots, and McKinney taking a good close look too. He knows this guy's outclassed.
Again, triple hook, Arnie, put to the body by Hernandez. Very impressive.
Oh, you see McKinney was ready to step in there?
McKinney almost got hit. He was so close because he wants to be ready to stop it.
Beautiful work by, down. That's it. This fight's over.
It's all over.
Very good stoppage. No bother to count there on the part of referee Arthur McCanny Jr., and he did the right thing. Almost stepped in about 20 seconds earlier, and he was going to get clobbered by Hernandez if he did. Just waited for the right time. And a very good performance on the part of Gabe Hernandez, who will improve to 19-1. That's his 12th win by way of knockout. And certainly starting to feel very comfortable as a light heavyweight. Coming in tonight at 175.25. I doubt that he'll make it back down to 168 again, but certainly can qualify as a world-class 75-pounder. Watching the replay now? All right, we're going to get the official time of the stoppage, and then perhaps we'll get an opportunity to see that final knockdown from our ring announcer, Mark Bureau.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time, 1 minute, 47 seconds of the second round. The winner by technical knockout, Gabe Hernandez.
Well, terrific performance on the part of Gabe Hernandez. We're going to take a look right now at the final knockdown, and then you'll see the stoppage. He gets Spain pinned in the corner. And it was the right hand over the top all night that was really doing the damage, but the body attack brings the hands down of Spain. At one point, he was able to throw triple left hooks. Here, an accumulation of punches just sent Spain down, and Arthur McCanny said, that's enough. This isn't your night. And that's the 4th straight loss for Anthony Spain, so I'm not sure that he shouldn't be changing his profession unless he wants to just become a professional opponent. He drops down to 8-5, 3rd stoppage in a row, 4th loss in a row. But our Steve Farhood's with Gabe Hernandez, who has to be very happy with his performance. Take it away, Steve.
Thank you, Arnie. Gabe, fantastic performance. Looked to me like the body work set everything else up.
Yeah, we work on the body, because that was the game plan. Work on the body, kill the body, after he dropped his hand, so kill the head. That's what we do. We work in the body. So when I got a chance to head in the gym, I do it. So everything is okay, everything is all right. That's the people like to see. So that's what we do.
You looked. Are you happy with the way you looked? You looked very, very smooth and in control. Everything you tried worked.
My training had a lot of work. You know, we gotta keep working in the gym. As soon as we can. How do we can? We gotta work in the gym. So keep it up every time. Every time we're going on, we gotta impress every time more.
Since the fight in Germany with Aki, you've now fought 6 times. You've won 6 times. Do you feel you're getting a little bit closer to fighting for the world title again?
Yeah, I feel that. Whatever the promoter or my manager said, we're going again. See, so somebody give me the chance, we're going already. We need to work, but we in the road to the championship.
You like that chance to come at 168 super middleweight or 175 light heavyweight?
I feel more comfortable in super middleweight, 168. You know.
All right, Gabriel Hernandez looking for that second title shot. He didn't hurt his cause any tonight by scoring a second round knockout. Arnie, back to you.
All right, surprisingly, talking about going back down to 68 for that title shot. Either way, 68 or 75. Big performance by Hernandez. More to come. We're swinging on the Star.
Can't get enough of Joe DeGuardia's Star Boxing? Download the Star Boxing TV app or check out our Roku channel to watch exclusive content and classic fights. Every punch, every knockout, every screen. The Star Boxing TV app gives you exclusive access to every moment of Joe DeGuardia's Star Boxing. Available on Apple, Android, and Roku. Just search Star Boxing to get in the ring.
Back here on the Star, Arnie Rosenthal along with Steve Farhood. Steve, very surprised in the post-fight interview that he talked about going back down to 68. He weighed 75.5 tonight, and I think he can compete with the light heavyweights in the world.
He knows his body. If he thinks he can get down to 68 and be strong, that's the place for him.
But, you know, I still think that's 7-pound difference. He seems to be punching harder at this weight, and I think they should definitely consider putting him in with some world-class light heavyweights and see how he does. Because, to me, I don't see him dropping that 7 pounds so easy. And I think he'd give up a lot of punching power doing so.
Well, you know, I'll tell you one thing, too. With Roy Jones dropping down to 68, which he says he's going to do, that adds a lot of opportunity and a lot of potential money for the contenders. Maybe that has something to do with his insistence on going down also.
But on the other side of the coin, Roy, by going down, will vacate 3 belts.
Opportunity, right.
So the belts are there. And the belts have been here, as always, tonight on Star Boxing. For Steve Farhood, I'm Arnie Rosenthal. Good night, Carrie. I'm coming home.